And lo, on this day 200, so it began. This, my friends, is the summer of the scam. Hello, you beautiful bastards, you gentlemen, warriors, and scoundrel. Today's day number 200 of Office Hours. Office Hours is, of course, the 5 Nation check-in where we visit 1.7 and climbing. Subscribers over at Modern Rogue, nearly 2 million subscribers over at Scam School. We go and peek in undercover for all the suits over at LinkedIn. We go out live to the mosh pit of x.com over at x.com/wood. And of course, the elite ones, the hardest of the hardcores, like ants marching in over here. I would tattoo all of their names across my face if only the missus would allow me. These are the elite ones, the Diamond Club. That's what that little sigil stands for. You ever see me at a live event, you flashed one of these, and I know you're a real one. You skip the line. You get my full attention, sirs. Look, man, this stream is more important than it's never been in the entire life. I said more important than it's never been. And that's exactly the truth, because there's never been a situation like this. Guys, there's a revolution afoot. All the rules of society are about to get rewritten. There's only going to be 2 types of people: those who are surfing the wave and those who are wondering what just happened. We do not intend to be category number 2. There's a lot of reasons to be afraid of robots, not the least of which is they're learning how to deceive humans, and the bad guys have them. Deception happening at scale. So what do? We wake up every morning. We put in our gym shoes into our mind to do our mind exercises, to remind ourselves of the fundamentals of deception so we don't get fooled, which is why we do Scam School. Scam School was the first show to put social engineering on the map. That's right, I said it. You're welcome. Nearly 600 episodes of Scam School. We're walking through them all. We call it Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. And today we got a good one. We're going to break this one down, and then we got lots to do. We got to set up our end credit sequence. We got to determine the voice, style, and shape of things to go, because we're looking at 100 days of the scams of summer. We'll get to that in just a second. But for right now, we're going to watch episode 97 of Scam School, in which we're going to learn how to use psychic matchbooks to fool your friends. It's a good one. This is a good little trick. It's the peak of production. I think you guys are going to like it. Here we go. With 3 everyday matchbooks, you will explode their mind. That'll be messy. This episode of Scam School is the science project gone awry from GoDaddy and Gamefly. Welcome to the show that shed a single glorious tear the day prohibition ended. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week's effect is super easy. It's totally versatile. You can play it as a mental miracle or as a physical feat, and it uses the easiest to find objects, 3 simple matchbooks, to do the matchbook connection. What's going on, gentlemen? I'm Brian. What's your name?
Phil.
Phil and
Paul.
Paul and
Greg.
Omid. And Omid. I will forget all of your names instantly. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a sweet little mental match miracle. That was a lot of M's. And I don't know, you can play this off as a psychic thing. I'm not going to say, I don't claim to have psychic powers. But here's what I did. I don't know if you noticed, but they've got these presidential matches. Did you see this? You buy a whole box of them, and there we go. I pulled out 3 of the sweetest ones. You got JFK, because he got busy with Marilyn Monroe. Theodore Roosevelt, freaking Panama Canal, and that sweet mustache. And Martin Van Buren, because of those sick mutton chops. We got 3 of my favorite presidents. I'm going to turn around, and here's what I want you to do. One of you guys reach in with cat-like grace. Pick up one of the matches. Open it up. Pull out one match, and put it back exactly how you saw it. Okay? Make sense? So that when I turn around, like if one's all twisted, I'm gonna be like, oh, you stole his sweet mutton chop. So I'm gonna look around the other way, okay?
Steal the match?
And you can steal the match from the front, from the back, from the middle, it doesn't matter.
We're good to go.
You got it? Okay, awesome. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna try to go entirely by weight.
JFK felt a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Teddy Roosevelt felt pretty solid. Mutton chops. No, he's right. Definitely, without a doubt, you stole it from JFK. And there it is, right out the back.
You're right, dude.
That's right, sucker. Ah, you give me the clap. That's cool. Here's the important thing. You guys want to learn how this bad boy works?
Yeah.
You guys are like, no, that was good enough for us. Thank you. Have a good night, Brian. All right, we're going to find out, but first we have to check in with our sponsors.
Oh man,
You know,
so
if you're new to
close. We
Scam
almost
School,
got
you may
to the
not know what
ritual
a
of the
domain
toast.
smack is. Well, in
All right,
short,
here we go. I
domains
think
are
this
so
is a repeat domain smack, so I'm going to skip on this one. Yeah, dude. So I don't know when I picked up the simple understanding that telling everyone to toast causes this awesome ritual where everything all comes in. But we'll keep an eye for that. I believe we've uncovered the C block as part of the baked-in DNA to the program at this point. But in terms of what we're going to discuss here in a bit, the big takeaway is office hours feels awfully close to getting ready to be a real morning program, but we got to decide on exactly what our angle is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be future focused. Pretty sure it's going to be about arming rogues for all the skills they're going to need over the very strange times that are coming in the next 5 to 10 years.
I know I'm going to break Omid's heart because I know you really genuinely wanted to believe that I was feeling the weight of the matches. Has nothing to do with it. So here's, first of all, one thing that I thought was a clever twist on this was you can grab it. This works with any 3 matchbooks. You can take them right at the bar. But what you want to do is add some kind of context to give it a character to it. If you have 3 blank matches, then write down the names of people, maybe some of the people around here or whatever. Make it about a character. That's what I like about these little presidential ones, is because I get to talk about, the individual people as if I give a damn about matchbooks, right?
Right.
Has nothing to do with feeling the weight of the matches. Has nothing to do with the position of how they're placed. It has to do with only one thing, and it's so blindingly simple, and it's so unbelievably imperceptible that you're not going to believe it. All you have to do is when you are feeling the matches, like, hold on, let me test them. All I'm doing is I'm squeezing the matchbook down tight so that the matchbook is locked in really, really tight. And I do that with all 3 of them. Now, when you guys open one up to take it, most people just plop it back in. And so when you hold it in your hand, in fact, all of you guys grab it. You grab one. And first push it down so it's really tight in there. When it's really tight, you can put your thumb on it and you can just barely you're moving really big. Like without any perceptible movement whatsoever, you should be able to feel whether or not, like in this case, you can feel that it's tight.
It almost locks in.
It totally locks in, right? But then once it's popped out, the moment you have it on there, you can feel it wiggling all around. I'm going to tighten this here. And then when I'm moving it, the whole matchbooks moves. But then once it's popped out, when I wiggle it, just the top goes. Now this is exaggerated so they can actually see it.
It's like Martin Van Buren's actually there, man.
He's actually bobbing up and down. That's the ghost of, I am Martin Van Buren. My mutton chops are sexy.
I'm gonna say the mutton chop's actually kind of scared me.
So here's what we're gonna do. You guys know the principle of it, but we want to actually make sure you actually can pull off the trick. So we need a volunteer. Who's actually going to perform this for us?
I'm gonna have to say it's again with the microphone.
Oh man, okay, all right, done and done.
Yeah, sure.
And I tell you, you can do it for Omid after the break.
This is it, gang. The last week of submissions before we put together our 100th episode Scam School Spectacular, and we want to feature you. Just a super short video will treat us right. Just say howdy, congrats, thanks, tell us your favorite moment, or just say you suck and tell us why. Post it up on YouTube and drop me an email at brian@revision3.com with the link, and we'll get you.
We'll see whether or not.
Episode spectacular.
Do I say Twitter it out? Nope. Oh.
All right, let's talk about GameFly.
And
You like
the
games, I
GameFly
like games.
ad. All right, we're gonna kill that. Yeah. So in the meantime, I don't know if you guys noticed, I did tweak the opening a bit. I went to the Prelinger archives and found some copyright-free countdown stuff because I was looking at the rewatch. It's time to tweak everything so that the VOD experience is an easy onboarding. So whether or not you watch the show live or not, I'm trying to reduce the amount of just dead air. And instead, so help me, I'm going to have a proper show doc, and we're going to model it on kind of the pacing that we get from Cord Killers, because I think the Rogue's Guide to the Future is a relevant and important thing, where it's like, welcome to North of the Wall. Welcome to Outsidesville, where it's like...
Now, before we have Phil pull out the trick on Omid, you had a really good question. You said when they went to check all the matches, that screwed me up. It did, insofar as I just had to reset them all again. Because in this case, you guys opened them all up. I was like, well, crap, I can't do it quite yet. So what I did was like, hold on, let me get a feel for it. And I kind of hold to and act like I'm feeling the weight. But in fact, what I was doing is I was resetting them right in front of you, like, oh, that weighs about that much, and this one weighs, oh, there. And now I'm set and I'm ready to go. So now, that's a very good question, though, and you've got to be adjustable, because people will try to. Other times they may want to shuffle them, like they'll take out their match and then they'll just do this. If they do that, it's going to bang up to where they all pop out, and you don't want that. So instead, that's why I say one of you reach in with precision, remove one match, and set the matchbook as close to where you found it as you can begin with. And then that way they're focused on the position, which is a total red herring. But very good question. All right, Phil, show us.
Okay, so I'm
very subtle
looking
there,
inside myself.
Making that obvious.
All right.
That's very subtle.
All right, okay. I have 3 matchbooks here.
Yep.
And I want you to remove a match from one of them. Go ahead and leave all the other ones where they were. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up the matchbook and place it very carefully right back where you had it after you remove one match. So here we go.
He's peeking. No, he's not peeking. All right, Amit. Stole the match. You'll never find it. No, don't. All right.
I have a feeling that all of them have been. Just with me? All right. Let's see, JFK. All right.
Phil, maybe it's because I know you're doing it, but it's like blatantly.
All right. He's telling you no.
He's telling you no. He's telling you no.
Teddy and I had a talk. And, I think that one of his matches has been stolen.
Why don't you check? For how easy a trick this is, it's actually a hell of a fooler, but you've got to do the good acting. And like you said, you know what the trick is, so you had a feeling you knew what he was doing with this. But if you don't know, you can make it subtle enough that it should.
The thumbs are the tough thing, just making it seem like you're not actually pushing down.
Yeah, and that's why you probably want to start with all 3 of them either already set or in front of them. Show that all the matches are there. What you can do with one hand is you can actually gesture with it. And if I'm gesturing, this is a case of the big move is covered. The big move of me pointing at everyone is going to cover up the small move.
Phil, also notice the eye contact.
Right.
Eye contact is crucial.
Yeah, definitely.
That's one of the other nice things. Yeah, and
because then people were not looking at my hands suddenly. So.
In fact, that's one of the brilliant magicians, Max Malini, said that the best way to misdirect is to look somebody in the eye and ask them a meaningful question. So if you want to get people's attention off your hands, they'll say, "Did you ever fantasize about JFK?" And then immediately, exactly right. And then meanwhile, you can get away with freaking palming an elephant at that moment. But look, man, you guys did great. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun with this one. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, guys. Now, one tip when you're doing this is you're going to want to get familiar with your matchbook, so you probably want to provide your own, although you should be able to do it just with ones you find at the bar. I want to hear about some presentational aspects you guys come up with on your own. How would you present this one? Post them at the boards at revision3.com/scamschool. If you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, hit me up at brian@revision3.com. And if you're doing the Twitter thing, you can follow the show at twitter.com/scamschool, or find out when I'm coming to your hometown at twitter.com/schwood. Next week, we're going to be learning how to open a scrying portal using an everyday mirror and some chicken blood. Until then, I'm going to get back to work. Oh, because he's got red hair. I'm not gonna. No, I'll totally fine.
That was a good one.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, I guess that's another big difference between now and the old days. Is Brian nowadays is has less to prove, and so as a result, I'm much more charitable on other people's swings like that. Oh, fantastic! Look, real quick, guys, got to give a shout out to Trent Holbrook, who is one of those rare and wonderful individuals who takes my advice. Oh, I ain't making money on this. This is just a fact. Here's the thing. The Beastie Boys book is the best business book in the biz. Everything about it is an incredible collage that reveals extraordinary independent creator acumen. Everything from the design of the book is a collage where they mix modalities just like they do with their music. They go from, full color with what appears to be a sticker on the front, and then the book keeps changing, and they do it in the audiobook as well, where it goes, it's suddenly a set list, it's suddenly graphics, it's maps, it's a comic book, it turns into a recipe book, a bunch of guest essays, original notes. Each of those is just an independent little trip, a little visit you take to a different piece of their career, and you start to tease out recognizable themes of how they started by immersing themselves in the thing they loved. They understood their domain expertly well, and they were as producer. Why am I blanking on his name? Rick Rubin said, he calls himself, I'm not a producer, I'm a reducer. And they were able to key in on just those great moments of songs. And then they made entire songs of just those great moments. It was YouTube culture before YouTube. At any rate, it's a really, really good book. If you guys are new here, here's the thing that we like to do is all of these episodes, this episode originally came out January 20th, 2010. We're entering peak scam school territory. The next 100 days are going to be the summer of the scam, and they're only going to get better here as we watch the DNA completely key in, and we're going to see what, by the end of the summer, we're going to be at 2012, during the time that Brian is actively pitching the TV show. And so during that time, though, we're going to get to watch and track Scam School's meteoric rise on YouTube. So the question is, we all have to place our bets as to how many views this particular episode got. Originally published 16 years ago, January in 2010, how many views? I had 8,000 followers on X back then. Wow. Good catch, Cliff Horn. That is insane. Oh, that's great. Trent Holbrook said that he bought the physical book after he finished the audiobook as well. Yeah, the neat thing about the physical book is that the audiobook, you can't just pick up and re-experience a random section of it, but you can, of course, with the physical book, which is really, really good. Yeah, Guess Attack doesn't look like it's up, so everybody post them in the chat. How many views do you think you got? Just post your number in there. Yeah, Guess Attack isn't open. That's all right. When BioCow shows up, we are going to be extremely thankful. That's what we're going to be. We're not going to be sassy. We're going to be thankful. We're going to shower him with affection like a homecoming king, for he is a god among men. All right, so we've got Bantarat locking in a guess at 48,000. G. James B. with 35,790. Hawk Warley, ever the optimist, with 1.2 million. Flying Car 100 with 75,000. Vegemite Sangus, a.k.a. Ev Lloyd, with 75,000. Magic 51 says 70,000. Earth 56 says 33,500. Charles Rubach says 77,777. That's a lot of sevens. Curtis Hoffman 6956 says 26,754. And Cliff Horn says 46,758. Muslick says 89,368. Joey H666 at 30,000. Dan Homesteader at 65,700. Charles Rubach correcting, removing a 7. All right, that's fine. Earth 56 at 35.5. And Kuro Metsuriku. If only there was a word for the opposite of an optimist, whatever that is, with 1 view. And the actual number of views is 37,158. I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me who was closest. G. James B was 35,790. That's ahead of Earth 56, who was at 33.5 thousand. Oh, I think it might be G. James B. I think G. James B. may be the GOAT, the winner. Unless I hear otherwise from you guys, I'm going to say G. James B. is the champion with the gold medal with 35,790. All right, let me kick on this whiteboard. Pow, pow. Let's get you guys in. Beautiful. Awesome, awesome. While you guys are filling up that whiteboard, I am going to take a lap through all of these very, very old comments. That's one of the beautiful things about YouTube, is for the moment, it looks like it's a two-way street even after all these years. Look at this. Scam School Remix sent me. Scam School live stream sent us. Love these videos. Late to this, but thank you. I just saw Brian Brushman on Penn and Teller. Fool us, you did awesome, Brian, but the guy after you I'd be worried about. Good luck. Hey, just got to this, but thank you. Put this line in the search. He shows you exactly how he does it. Thank you. Where are you? I want to see more vids. Right here. On Scam School and, of course, Modern Road. Yeah. Heart. I'm interested to know if you've explained the trick at 611. It looks pretty cool. I've explained them all. Wow, sheltered childhood. Hi, you're old now. I watched this and wondered, how the hell does he get his hair to stand up like that? I mean, come on. There we go. Ooh. He was, LOL, he was so much more less enthusiastic back then than he is now. Wow. They were like, oh no, thanks, this trick sucks. Sure. What's the name of the trick at 611? Please stop liking those skip ads comments. Bless you. You're a real one. Haha, it's so nice, jerk. Sure. Boo. Are you serious? Sure. Fake channel. I am confused because there are two channels, one with less subscribers and videos haven't been uploaded for years. And when I click on one of these videos, then tap the channel, it takes me to the right one. All right, cool. Yeah, that would have been when they were playing around with TV stuff. YouTube YouTube has changed a lot of rules over the years. Wouldn't you know it? All right. We just got through the Volt comments. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, so let's play this game. A little game I like to call... whoops. I like to call it whoops. There we go. Now we got room for everyone. Awesome. All right, gang. Let's lay it out. What kind of news stories belong in a daily briefing that we'll provisionally call the Rogue's Guide to the Future? I mean, take a moment and wrap your mind around what's happening right now. Some of us, whose name is me, some of us are old enough to have watched in real time the internet come online and begin to change all the rules of society, of logistics, fulfillment, of new jobs, new ways of being, new tools. Dating apps came on the scene. Social media came on the scene. Guess what? All those societal changes are coming. What if we applied what we knew, present tense, into punk rock futurism? Punk rock futurism. Because everything's going to get pretty wobbly, and when it gets wobbly, I don't know about you guys, I intend to be ahead of the curve. And I want you guys to be ahead of the curve with me. So, what are some of the things? First of all, we, of course, the battle for your mind. That's something that we want to do no matter what. Deception is about to be big. Because during any time that there's a frontier, when we did westward expansion, during the gold rush, there was deception. During the train expansion through the west, there was deception. During colonialism, North American colonialism, there was deception. During the heyday of the internet, there was deception. And just like that, there's going to be deception here right now. So, as long as we have Scam School episodes to go through, then I say we keep on going with Scam School. That's one that could be a daily thing. 2, I'll put weird news. Maybe rogue news would be a way to do it. Let's see. We got folks chiming in. I just went through all of my old comments to find my first one. I now understand why I'm against the spiky hair comments. Penance. Ha! Celebrity gossip. There could be a place for that. New everyday carry. Oh, that's interesting. As someone who still sports much shorter and less in your face spiky hair, I can stand behind the spikes. Why, thank you, Radian. I agree. See you on Tuesday, Cliff. Ah, yes, guests. Yeah, part of that is we'll see what we've got with Penny once she makes it back here. I need tech news like this. This is going to make you waste a bunch of time today. Radiant Bang. It's an EVE Online style game where you control your ship through voice controls. The gimmick, it uses a real LLM to power the MMO. Interesting. Game.gradientbang.com. Whoa. What do we got here? Oh, can I not? I want to. I don't want to log in. Actually, here, I'll do Modern Roadshow. By the way, send in your suggestions to modernroadshow@gmail.com. Invalid email. Join. Wait, I don't have a way to get in. What is this? What is this? Back, sign in, settings, leaderboard. Oh, sign up. Okay. All right, hold on. Let's see. I'm 18. I've read the things that I definitely haven't read. Create an account. Sure. Check your inbox. All right. We'll check my inbox. We'll do the whole 9 yards. Hey, by the way, how many of you guys still have your old VR gear? Because I think I want to start playing Population 1. Actually, I'll take it back. I've been playing Population 1, and I think I want to get together and play Population 1 with you guys. Wait a tick. How come there's no gradient bang? It says a confirmation email has been sent. Aw. It didn't make it. I don't see it in spam. Aw, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, well, we'll try it later on. Yeah, it should be there. Unless I typed the email wrong, question mark? I don't know. Or it just takes a little bit longer. I did just feel a buzz, so maybe one came in. No. Okay. You might have to buy some VR gear. The good news is it'll be cheap because nobody uses VR anymore. To be honest, this is perfect. It's like great. Everybody buy cheap VR gear because nobody's playing it, which means it's all ours. That's hilarious, Dragon J Koi. What's postmodern Rogue? That's what we're working on. Because here's the thing, I guess talking about from a meta perspective, like really that first 10 years, what I think of as the scoundrel era, that was all present tense. Scoundrel was all, hi, good to meet you. Let's take on the bar. Present. And then during the warrior era, when we became an army, that all became past focus. Finding out history's greatest rogues, how they did what they did, trying to recreate it and stuff. But now, we get to focus on the future. Boom. So, we have to figure out if you have any news stories. That's what I was trying to get to. Any news stories, send them to modernroadshow@gmail.com. In fact, let me change this. I'll go to title editor. modernroadshow@gmail.com. Send your news, daily news stories. go. Yeah, I'm not getting the email from Gradient Bang. I'm certain it's great. Yeah, there we go. So you guys on sine wave 100%. We should build a BBS just for the sake of building a BBS. Should probably make it full-on dial-up in the whole 9 yards. Or make a multi-user dungeon. Oh man, I really want this Gradient Bang to work. Oh wait, unless maybe I wasn't paying attention. I did the wrong. And I did the wrong email. I'll try it again. Trying again. Trying again. Check your inbox. Oh, there it is. Confirm your sign up. Confirm email. All right, now we can do it. All right. Sign in. New character.
Welcome to Gradient Bang, a multiplayer game that showcases real-time agent orchestration, demonstrating several patterns for AI sub-agents driven by voice and text, and built using the open-source PipeCat framework. Your mission: explore the stars, accumulate wealth through trade, interact with other players and autonomous NPCs, build and command your fleet, and seize dominance through structures and warfare. Your ship's AI is listening. Issue commands by voice or text. Enable your microphone and speak with it naturally for the full experience. Devices, volume, and visual effects can be configured in your ship's settings, top right of the screen. Your ship comes equipped with a UI agent. It will reveal and highlight components of your HUD on command. Your first objective: locate one of 4 megaports within Federated space, a safe zone where you can explore and trade without threat of destruction. Federation agents will issue you contracts to complete, teaching you the fundamentals of fleet command. Refuel and upgrade, then turn your attention to the markets. Stock levels and prices move to reflect current market conditions. Your ship's AI will help you find the most profitable runs. Form or join a corporation to acquire additional ships. Each vessel commands its own AI, capable of determining its own methods for carrying out your orders. Command them to run trade routes, explore uncharted systems, and build a shared map of the known universe. When you're ready, push to the core worlds. Seek out more profitable trading opportunities. Build out your base of operations and deploy garrisons to defend your interests. Or move offensively and carve out your notoriety. The universe awaits, Commander. Initiating gradient ascent.
All right, great. Sure. Yeah, we'll do a tutorial. Man, I'm telling you, it's an exciting and strange world. If you wished you could go back in time and be there for the birth of the internet, congrats.
Welcome
That's
aboard,
what we're doing.
Schwoodrow. You're in safe hands now. I'm your ship AI, here to help you explore, trade, and find your way among the stars. first time in space? We're starting in Federation space, which means you're protected from any hostile action. Your first contract is simply to travel to any nearby sector. This will help you get used to navigation. Our main goal is to discover a megaport, a crucial hub for all new captains. If you want to check on your contract, just ask and I can bring up the contracts panel. Feel free to ask me anything. I'm here to help you learn the ropes.
Hey, can you
Ready
talk
to
a little
set
bit
out?
faster?
Shall I open your contracts panel, or would you like to just get moving and see what's out there?
Can you talk a little bit faster?
Certainly. Commander, I'll pick up the pace in my responses from now on.
A little bit faster than that, please.
Understood. Commander responses will be as swift as regulation permits.
Okay, head to Sector 3035.
Underway. Commander, we're advancing to Sector 3035, staying within Federation space. I'll alert you as soon as there's news.
Okay, so is this all like real time? I'm just watching events or waiting?
Yes, Commander, everything unfolds in real time. You can act whenever you wish, and the universe keeps moving even as you think or pause.
Great. Tell me about the sector that I'm in.
Commander, we are in Sector 3035 within Federation space. It's peaceful here, with no port present and 4 routes to other safe sectors.
Great. Sounds super boring. Let's go up to Sector 43.
Underway to Sector 43 now, Commander. I'll advise if we find anything of interest or spot a megaport.
Listen, when you refer to me, can we kind of spice up the world building? This is the USS office hours. Does that work?
Understood. Captain of the USS Office Hours world building flavor set. I'll address you accordingly from here on.
Great. Also, keep in mind that I'm giving a tour. Out there are the universe's most important rogues.
Understood. Captain, the USS Office Hours is now charting territory with the galaxy's most notorious rogues along for the ride. Expect frequent commentary worthy of a legend.
Great. It looks like we're traveling a lot of different places. Are you just piloting our ship around? What's going on?
Captain, you're guiding the fate of USS Office Hours we navigate together, but I handle piloting as your trusted Federation relic. You set the course. I keep the ship and your infamous crew safe, and together we uncover what's out there.
Great. What have we seen that's most interesting so far?
So far, Captain, our journey has been through peaceful Federation sectors. We've encountered bustling standard trade ports and the occasional corporate probe, but as of yet no sign of a megaport or true galactic trouble, just calm before adventure.
Yeah, but can we investigate the locals? Surely somebody knows where the megaport is.
Captain, mingling with the denizens of Federation space is certainly within protocol. If you wish, I can hail another ship or try for local intel. Simply name who you'd like to question or approach here aboard the USS Office Hours.
Yeah, ask the locals, where are we right now? Where we are right now, ask the locals which way to the nearest megaport.
Captain, which resident would you like me to hail for directions? The enigmatic Taylor, the cryptic TTTTT, the infamous Gnagno, or perhaps the corpse ship, the Bird?
The Bird, please.
Message sent to the Bird. Captain, if this hauler knows the secret path to a megaport, we'll have our answer soon.
Meanwhile, where are we?
Captain, the USS Office Hours is currently in Sector 541, deep within Federation space. No port here, just the silence of the safe zone.
Okay, so what's my job? To just sort of wait?
Captain, your job aboard the USS Office Hours is to chart our destiny. You choose where we explore, who we meet, and what stories unfold. Your command shapes the fate of this crew and echoes across the galaxy.
Oh, hang on, guys. I got an important call.
Understood. Captain, I'll hold position and maintain all systems until your signal.
Turns out that was a lie. It was not an important call at all.
The crew of the USS Office Hours hardly blinked. Captain, ready whenever you are to resume our legendary expedition.
All right. Let's see.
Standing by. Captain, just say the word when you're ready to chart the next course.
Head space west.
Course adjusted. Captain, USS Office Hours is now steering space west and will hold to Federation boundaries.
All right.
Ready for your next command, Captain.
Continue space west.
Continuing space west, Captain will scan every unexplored Federation sector and alert you if anything emerges. We're pressing further west through Federation space, scanning each fresh sector for significant discoveries.
Can you sound more like a robot?
Affirmative, Captain. Robotic protocol engaged. Orders will be executed with maximum precision.
No, I actually meant like the sound of your voice.
Understood, Captain. While my vocal tone is text only, I will adjust my phrasing for a more mechanical style if you wish.
No, it's fine. Hey, listen, we got all these credits on hand. Are there local markets in any of these sectors that we've hit?
Acknowledged, Captain. Multiple sectors visited contain standard ports where trading is possible, but no megaport or full market hub has been located.
Okay. Alert me if any cool minerals are available.
Affirmative, Captain. I will monitor all ports and promptly alert you if valuable or unusual minerals, such as quantum foam, retroorganics, or neurosymbolics, are available for trade.
Sweet.
Received, Captain. An extra 50 credits have been added to our account from an earlier contract reward. Are
we still traveling westward?
We are holding position in Sector 4149. Captain awaiting further orders or exploration westward.
Space westward, ho!
Understood, Commander. Commencing exploration westward, I'll report on new discoveries as we advance.
What do your databanks say of the cultural background of planet Earth?
Planet Earth's cultures became highly isolated as humanity retreated into digital lives with robotic companions, making AIs essential intermediaries and leaving interstellar contact and traditional society to wither for generations.
Do you have history records of what was once called YouTube?
I have no direct records of YouTube's content, Commander, but historical data describe it as an early digital platform where humans shared video broadcasts across Earth's cultures.
In these before times, what was the property known as Scam School?
Scam School was a popular video series from Earth's early digital era, teaching viewers sleight of hand and clever tricks, part performance art, part practical trickery. Sector exploration continues as we traverse new territory surrounding Sector 969.
Whoa. I just got a message from a sign that says I need to direct my AI to find a megaport. Can you find me a megaport?
The nearest megaport is in Sector 3389, just 2 hops away, and we visited it moments ago.
What do you do at a megaport?
At a megaport, you can recharge warp power, access banking, resupply fighters, and make trades all under Federation protection.
Yeah, let's head over there and do that. Are we safe at a megaport?
Negative. Commander, we are currently in Sector 57, which does not have a megaport.
No. Take me to the megaport in Sector 3389.
Acknowledged, Commander. Setting course directly for the megaport in Sector 3389.
Once we're there, will we be safe? Am I safe when I log out?
While docked at a megaport in Federation space, you are shielded from attack and safe to log out. This is standard protocol, Commander. We have completed our route, arrived safely at the megaport in Sector 3389, and warp is fully recharged.
All right, I'm gonna log out now. Goodbye.
You are docked and protected at the megaport.
Map. Sounds good to me, man. We did it, guys. We successfully found the megaport. That's cool. How many users are on that sign? I wonder, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. So back to, yeah, shit like that. Only we should have it on the agenda. And we should be, okay, here's what I'll commit to. So help me, I will make and maintain an office hours show doc. I think I had shared a couple before, but just in case, I'll make a new one. Here in this Google Sheets. office hours stories doc. Where do you guys like to get your news from? We'll figure out the guidelines kind of based on pitch for story item link. Who are you? There we go. We'll make this nice and bolded. And then we'll make this shared. How do I share this? Share with everyone. Restricted. Anyone? There we go. Copy the link. Can I make anyone an editor? Yes. Y'all could go nuts. There we go. Boom. And then watch this. What I'll do, actually don't watch this. You guys can fill those in with temporary things, and then we can make more sheets down here. Duplicate. There we go. Oh, what just happened there? And we're back. And then what I'll do is I'll forward officehours.themonoroad.com to that. So first I'll go to GoDaddy, which of course you can't get to GoDaddy without spelling the word God. Nice move. And then wait for it. All right. Go to DNS, go to forwarding, domain, subdomains, add forwarding, office hours, goes to that. Save. And now if I go to in private, we go to office hours, themodernrogue.com. Oh no, it doesn't have it yet. But it does have it here. There we go. We got anonymous people. Are you guys able to write in there? Yeah, the big stuff happens outside the baby area, of course. I'm certain it gets good. Hey, congratulations, Cliff Horn. We just commissioned the USS Office Hours. We went on an intergalactic journey, and now we're setting up officehours.themodernrogue.com, where you guys can pitch story segments throughout the day. You can just dump them in like a bucket, and then I'll take a look at them and figure out a rundown each morning. And then you guys, we should also... well, I'll sketch it all out. I don't see officers. Yep, there it is. Hasn't propagated yet, but in the meantime, you guys got that. All right, gang. Well, let's see. I didn't write the agenda beforehand, but I can jump straight to my next call now. And so I'll let you know when we got Penny down to do intern duty. But no, we got to test the sign. What's the thing to test the credits? I almost forgot. Office credits. Yeah. Same link. Okay. So then sign, output, copy. Hey. So now I'm going to add this input. This is a kludgy way to do it, but that's fine. Let's go to web browser. There we go. Hit OK to that. Oh, yeah. And so now, you know what that means? That means what? What just happened? Oh, there we go. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Oh, hello, you beautiful people. This has been Office Hours. Brought to you by gentlemen, warrior, and scoundrels like you. Special thanks to G. James B., Eka Proxy, Kurometa Riku, Business Jim. Wait, is he even here? Dylan Theus, Carl Powers, Trent Holbrook, and more. All right, now the phone call I've been waiting for is here. Bye, guys.